Hello everyone, it's a new week, so let's see what kind of opportunities we can find. That being said, something interesting to point out is a day, a weekly analysis. The market does what the market does, so it doesn't care if it's a week, it doesn't care if it is a day or hour or whatever, it just does what it does. So I see a lot of weekly analysis. I do also some weekly analysis, but keep in mind that opportunities occur, for example, like Tuesday morning at 10.21, for example. You know, it's just random. It happens when it happens, and it's not like it's Monday. I gotta go hunt for some trades, because if I don't, I'm gonna miss something because I have to maybe get a couple of pips or get something within a week. So don't pinpoint yourself too much on the weekly and the daily and all the profit targets. It will get you in trouble, I think, over time. So be careful with that. Then, well, let's start off with dollar index. I pointed out 2 days ago that we were at the top of this, at the top of a range, or the market was at the higher. This is the weekly, so don't, this is the. It was in fact the top of a certain channel. We got this pin bar here on the weekly, so price got rejected. Trump and the trade wars helped a little bit to push the dollar down. The Fed and the rate cut helped a little bit, not right away, but also some kind of news factors or in it, but some fundamental things. But let's stick to the technical analysis here. So we got this pin bar, price got rejected, started dropping, broke a trend line, especially a trend line that's on the 4-hour chart. Well, this I'm turning a bit bearish on the dollar index right now. I'm ready to go short. Now the next question is, where do you want to go short? I just removed some of the arrows to a possible scenario. I thought maybe price would have bounced from this trend line, then went up and then went down. Well, it broke and it kept moving for now. So I'm not gonna hit the short button right away, but I'm gonna wait first for price to bounce off maybe this previous resistance, now support, or maybe it'll move a little bit lower and get reject some trouble around this trend line. But first I want price to pull back, and after that I'm ready to get in some shorts. How do I time my entry? That's also an interesting thing. Like I say, I do some daily or weekly analysis, but I want to explain the thought process behind it. So you can agree or disagree, but you have to have a certain strategy or plan in your trading. Let me see how I can, maybe like this. Let's see how that looks. From here on out, I would like to see some corrective structure like this. I don't know where until where doesn't look that great, but you get my point. A corrective structure where I can say, as long as this is the corrective structure, it's going up, maybe up, you never know. I'm ready to get into this trade when the corrective structure, when the corrective structure breaks, and that will be a break of this trend line, and boom, then we will take a short and see where this will take us. If this all happens, then we can also draw our first trend line connecting this high and this high, and then we have a reason to actually take the short. So keep it in mind for the dollar index. Of course, the dollar index is moving right now, so keep an eye on those charts for dollar-related pairs, of course. Then let's stick to this forex for now. I'm looking at two things. Personally, I like this one. I thought it broke already, so I was looking at a break of the previous resistance. It never happened, and price just kept falling. So let's continue this. So yes, as long as this trend line is intact, it's Sometimes it's very simple. Nothing to be trading here. Let's see where this will find a potential bottom. Let's switch it up. Let's go to the weekly chart and see. Let's get that indicator off for now. Well, some important support levels got broken, as you can see. Let's see if we find something on the monthly. Yeah, well, price. I think the next level to be watching here before price finds some kind of support would be all the way over here. Could be. It's just a hypothesis right now. So let's first see how price X out for me. This is the monthly chart, so it's crazy to be putting in anything on there. But this is a very, very sharp decline. So just like here, so expect a nice move back up first before we can see some further continuation. Of course, we as traders can profit from that correction. So let's see what happens if price starts to move back to this trend line, like it did over here or like it did over here. So it's interesting to see. Yes, well, that's happening right now. Let's zoom in a little bit. Right now price is very, very bearish, so no reason for me to get into this trade right away. So let's see how this develops, but no rocket science. Would be great to take a trade somewhere from a break of this trend line, maybe back into this previous support, an important support. So I think there's a chance that it will be retested. So let's see when we get in and how many pips we will profit from that. And of course, if it does move this way, let's see how we can manage a trade in sense of where to get in. Managing a 2% risk, you know, like if you're trading 100, let's say 1,000, 100 is crazy, but let's say 1,000, 2% risk, you know, you were willing to risk $20 or euros, wherever you're from. So 2% is the rule. Make sure when you enter that the lot size you're using makes that the place where you placed your stop is, like in this case, $20, and then let it ride, you know, and make sure you got a 1 to 2, 1 to 3 risk reward ratio. As it is going, just let it go. Maybe it will go to a 1 to 5 risk reward. In that case, you would make $100 with a risk of 20. You know, maybe things act out differently. You make a 60 to a 20, but manage your risk. It's all described in my book. Like I said in previous videos, it's 3 parts, and the third part is about risk management. And the reactions I get from people is like, that whole risk management part, to be honest, I thought I knew what I was doing when it comes to risk management. I didn't have a clue what I was doing. So very interesting. And let me share these things with you over here. This kind of looks the same, quite obvious. Australian Canadian dollar against the New Zealand Canadian dollar, so it's quite obvious that kind of looks the same. Let's see if we find something on the weekly here. Well, this was a support that we that would have been a interesting level. It didn't hold, it got broken eventually. So this is the next level I would be watching at. Is a huge zone where price skyrocketed. So I'm assuming this can be this can go on for some time. You know, I'm not looking to go short with it. I'm looking for a moment of, you know, clarity, a moment of breath in the market. This was a long rally down, and then we got this moment. We got a correction, we got something here, was quite difficult to trade. This was a long move, this again is a long move, so I'm waiting again for a break of the trend line, and from here on out some you know, maybe back into this level would be quite obvious if it would move back to that level. Let's say something like this, and then yeah, something like that would be a good thing. You never know. Again, you know, maybe it'll go further down, whatever it is. For now, let's see. First I want to see a break, and then I want to see some sideways movement where I think this level is an important level to be looking if it, you know, it needs to break first. So 2 pairs, strong bearish momentum. I am looking for a reversal. If it's been going on for this long, I'm not really interested in taking this trade. Wait a minute, let me check out one more thing, because it's kind of the beginning of the week, so let me give you a little bit extra here, because the week ended pretty badly. So let's, you know, let's see what the NASDAQ has for us. Oh my god, this is crazy. You know, with new trade war tensions, indices are you know, in a bad place. But here we go. We are coming into a trend line when it comes to the weekly chart. So will it bounce off and skyrocket back up to make new highs? We do not know, and we do not care, because we're traders. So what we do know and what we do want to see here when we go into the daily chart is the following. We're nearing this level. You know, we got a couple of days, market's going down hard. So, you know, it depends on what direction you're looking to take a trade. I'm expecting something off of this level, so maybe we'll move into this level, maybe we'll move a little bit higher for a correction, and maybe after this we will make another attempt to break this level, and it will break or it won't, and we go back again. Doesn't matter. I'm looking for this move to end, and it would be interesting to see how price behaves when we're over here. If it does indeed turn around, you can of course, oh wait a minute, you can of course profit from a pullback into whatever it takes you, or you can profit from a, you know, you just wait, because maybe you're convinced that this will find more downside. If it does, you know, wait it out. You know, the corrective structure, let me try to draw a funny line again. I am assuming that this will be a kind of, you know, corrective structure first. You know, if you got that one, make sure you are in it with a trend line. If the trend line breaks, then we go with it. You know, that's the whole thing. That's it for this week. Thank you for your time. I hope it helps. Try to analyze the markets, try to get a feeling of how markets behave, and try to get a feeling of when should I go, when should I stay away. You know, you gotta be in it for the long run. I hope I can help. Please leave something in the comments. Please make sure you subscribe to my channel, and it would be great if you would join the broker in my description as well. It's a little bit return of the favor. I'm here to help you guys. It's free. I'm no hundreds or thousands of dollars educational packs. I don't believe in that. Would be great if you join my broker. Would be great if you subscribe to my channel, and I'm happy to answer your questions. Put them in the comments below, and let me see if I can show you the answer to your question on the charts in the next video. So have a good day. Bye bye.